Carl Hala, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Shai. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teaches truth, 100% truth, according to the Bible. Brother Malcolm, I just doing an in transit. Kind of hit off the topic of the brother's video from GMS Vegas Sit Down. The older brother, I'm not sure his name, Shalakia for that. But he was going into a video that he was piggyback off or lamb back off of called from the brothers of GMS New Jersey. And in that video, they're both responding to a video about this brother. I forget his name. He has a YouTube channel. I guess he's a truck driver. And kind of big burly brother, you know. He was talking in the video, the brother was talking about how, you know, he never really had fear for anything, you know, growing up, you know, and some of the things that he's seen and witnessed from growing up in his hood and things that he's experienced being in the military and whatnot. But he said now, all of a sudden, you know, he's starting to have a feeling of fear. And he can't put his finger on it, but, you know, he's kind of related to where the things are happening now in these times, you know, especially this presidential thing. He was talking about that. He was fearful of Kamala Harris being a president, which we know she's definitely not qualified, man. You know, it's kind of a joke and a slap in the people's face. Neither one of these candidates, man, really, it's just a comedy hour, man. And they make a mockery of the people. Because really, it's just showing you how much it is. You know, you just had Joe Biden in there, who's nothing but a walking corpse, man. He's like, what's that movie, Weekend Off at Bernie's, you know, where they're walking around with this dead corpse, you know, still portrayed like he's still alive, so they can still, can't quite remember the movie, but, you know, that kind of reminds you of Joe Biden, you know. This man got one foot in the grave, and he don't know what the hell is going on, but they got him in that position. It goes to show you he don't make any policy, man. He's just there as a figurehead. And now you got these other two clowns, Trump and Camilla, or Kamala, however you want to pronounce her name. And yeah, it's just that the times that we in. So like I said, it's bringing fear on the brother. He was noticing that, you know, with the docks being shut down, you got wars that's going on, and it's very troubling times. You know, we had the comet, not the comet that came over across the skies here in Babylon the Great early this year. You had the solar eclipse, you know, for the first time, I think, and I forget how many years though, but it's kind of very significant, the places that it crossed over. You know, it's like an omen to let you know, bad times, woe is going to come, you know, it's going to be some destruction. And then, you know, we just had these hurricanes, you know, just been hitting back to back, and still got another one out there that's twirling around in the Caribbean, man, or in the Caribbean. And so, you know, these are the times that we in, you know. And those of us in this truth, man, we don't have that fear, you know. Whether I'm of the elect or not, man. And like I said, I always chalk it up to that movie Platoon. At the end of the movie, when they went to North Vietnam, right on the border of Cambodia, and it was used to draw the enemy out, you know. So they had their bunkers dug, and their mission was just, you know, to draw the enemy in, so they could come over here and with their F-15s, and they was going to saturate the place with napalm. If you know napalm, it's like a burning fuel that burns everything in its path. And it's kind of significant how it is going to be this time here in Babylon the Great, because the Lord is going to send all type of destruction. But one of the main ones he's talking about that's going to really destroy this place, like Sodom and Gomorrah, is going to be that fire. And it's going to be them ICBM nuclear missiles and those chariots with them laser beams. And this place is going to be like fuel of the fire. And in that movie, I remember the colonel telling his men on the radio, get down in your bunkers. You know, get down in your bunkers. You know, have your gear on and saddle up, because he was calling in the airstrike, which they look like angels coming in. You know, they're like chariots coming in to to burn the landscape and everything that was on top of it. And he was saying, drop all remaining on my part, all remaining on my part. Talking about all my parts, talking about his position. And then, he kind of looked up. He said, like, lovely fucking war. And that's what we in, man. We in the middle of a war, man. All type of wickedness is going on. All type of infidelity. All type of things that's going on, man, in this society, man. It's just hard to keep up with, man. You got the P. Diddy trial that's going on, which is nothing more than just a blinder to distract you people from what's really going on in this world, man. While they still making policy that's going to enslave the masses. But it's just like so much, man. You just can't put your finger on one thing. So I can understand the brother talking about, he has a fear. He's not sure what it's coming from, but it's everywhere. It's a lot that's going on, and that's why we have this truth, because this truth comforts us, man. We know what the end result is going to be when Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem, come and Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah come and set this place straight, man. He's going to gather up his elect. That once all is said and done, this place is going to be run under good rulership, man. It's not going to be any more wickedness on the land. That shit's going to be put to an end. And so we look forward to that day when the Lord makes his return, man. I got some sodomites that live across from me and all around. Man, he come blow this motherfucker away, sitting them angels in, sitting there on whirlwind again, here. Wipe all this shit out, because I put my trust in the Lord, man. He gonna look after his people, his elect, those who have repented and asked for forgiveness, man. They're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, Lord will. I'm able to endure that I can, that I'm able to endure this thing to the end and not give in. This whole place, man, needs to be saturated with hellfire, man. Let them Lord send in them angels, man, send in that whirlwind, that tempest, and come and wipe this place clean. And like I say, if I lose my life for it, then I lose my life for this truth, man. I know it was meant for the Lord to come take me. Ain't no life here living in Babylon the Great. I don't care, even if you do have money or not, man. This shit is just wicked as hell. You see you have no control over your kids. They constantly coming after your kids, man. There's nothing you can do. If you are a man in this society here in the Western Hemisphere, you have no strength, man. You have no power. You're pretty much helpless. Only thing they use you in this society as for your labor. And they make merchandise of you, man. You're just a slave in this society. So we look forward to the kingdom to come, man, whether we lose our life for it or not. If the Lord going to redeem us, and take us up in his chariot, or if we got to lose it here on the ground with these heathens, man. Because we look forward to something better to come. Shalakia. But that's pretty much it, man. It's kind of a little rant. And watching the brother video, kind of just put the pieces together, man, because we in some serious times, constantly, the warning's going out. And Jake, man, like the brother was saying, Jake always gonna wait till the last minute. Jake ain't preparing for shit. You got Jake out here still partying, worrying about who playing Saturday and shit like that. Man, it might not be no more fools on the shelf in 2 or 3 weeks. We don't know, But, Jake is so comfortable because every time he's always been rebounding. Everything's going to be okay. Like as before, Always rebounding, always after the COVID thing, and other situations. But we don't know, man, when that Lord's going to make his showing, man. When he's going to turn all hell loose here in Babylon the Great. The women, they ain't worried about it. They ready to cook out and do all type of bullshit. They're not preparing, especially our people, man. They don't prepare at all. Now, you got some of these Edomites that go out here. They'll stock up. They'll get the generators and get extra fuel and water and all type of provisions. But Jake don't even consider. Jake don't pay that shit no mind. Jake live from day to day. And like the brother was saying, we live in a society where, you got overweight homeless people, man. You got people in this society, we've been so softened, man, that, we eat to the point where we damn near about to throw up, We overindulge ourselves, on these luxuries, on these comforts that we have. So once all that shit gets snatched away, and these soft ass people in this society, man, a lot of them gonna fade away real quick, man. It's gonna be a quick death for a lot of them. It's gonna be a lingering death, but it's gonna be a sad death, man. And it's, that's like fattening up the lamb, man, for the sacrifice, for the slaughter. And that's what this place is gonna be. It's gonna be an altar, man. Babylon the Great is gonna be an altar with a great sacrifice for all the sins that have been committed. It's got to be a sacrifice for it in order to cleanse the land. And this land is going to be cleansed with fire for all the blood that's been spilt of our people, man. So with that, man, just want to hit that. Hopefully this is edifying. With that, say shalom.